Okay. Hello world. This will be my first video entitled Learn Easy Crochet, Chaining and Single Crochet, Lesson 1. And this is the headband. When you're finished learning to crochet, this is what you'll be making. A headband. It's just round. It's around your head. And then we can put a decorative edge around the edge within a different color if you like. So we'll put that aside. You need scissors for this project, and you need a crochet hook size H. It's by Susan Bates. You can see her Susan Bates. She makes all different crochet hooks size H or 8. And then this 5 mm is the European size, or the UK size. H or 8, usually sometimes they go by letters, sometimes they go by numbers. But as you can see, it's has a little hook on the side, and they come in all different sizes, so you'll need that. And then of course your yarn. This is like the last of some yarn I have, and this is actually a Vanna White yarn. I like her yarn because it's kind of soft and worsted weight, and it's easy to work with. So we starting with that. Okay, so you're going to tie a knot like this, and you're going to start chaining. You yarn over, you're going to chain 1, and you yarn over, chain 2, yarn over, chain 3, yarn over, chain 4, yarn over, chain 5, 6, and we're going to do 10. As you can see, this is the chain that you're making. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we are going to chain 1, because you always add an extra chain so that your work stays square or rounded or even. Always add 1 on. So now this is going to be a single crochet, and you're going to go into this next loop right here. You don't go into this loop, the first loop. Always go into the second loop from your hook. Second loop right here, and you're going to go in. You're going to yarn over it, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. And then your next one would be right next to it, right here. Pull through, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. And the next one, 3, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. And then insert it, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. The next stitch, then yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. Insert, hook, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. And then your next one, you just go in through the middle, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. Insert, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. Insert, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. And then insert, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. And then when you get to the end, you always want to chain 1, and then you want to just turn your work like that, so it's almost like the back side. And then you're still going to do single crochet all the way through. So when you do the second row, You don't want to go into this first stitch. You want to go into this stitch, and you want to go through, let's see if you can see them, you want to go through both this little stitch and this little stitch. So you go insert your hook through both. If you can see it on the hook, see there's like this little loop and this little loop, and then you yarn over it, pull this back, pull through one, pull through two, and then you go into the next one. Actually, if you pull it a little bit, you can actually see the next loop you're going to go in. So yarn over through one, yarn over through two, and then you want to go through it, yarn over through one, yarn over through two loops. The next stitch, through one, through two. So you want to insert, yarn over through one, yarn over through two. You want to insert it in the next stitch, yarn over through one, yarn over through two. Let's see, you can see it this way. Go through both, yarn over through one, yarn over through two. So see, you want to go through both, yarn over through one, yarn over through two loops, and you want to go through the next stitch, yarn over through one, yarn over through two, and then the last stitch you go through both, you want to yarn over through one, yarn over through two, and then you always want to chain one, and then you turn. Now you keep doing that all the way down. You're going to single crochet all the way through these 10 stitches, chain one, turn at the end, and you can see if you turn it around you have these little stitches like this, and you go all the way to the end. Like you can go, it depends on how long you want it. Like if you want to do it for a child size, then I would suggest maybe 50 rows. So in that case you would, let me just set this aside. In this one I made here, rows, I mean you have like, these actually are counted. Let me go back a little. You go, this is actually 2 stitches, so 2, you count by 2s. This one I did 60 because this is probably for an average head. So if you want to go bigger or you want to go smaller. So then when you're all done with that, then I'll show you the next step would be to join these at the end. And I'll do that in the next part of this video. Thanks. Hi there again. This is the part where you're going to learn to sew this headband together. So you have this long strip. This is actually 62 stitches. So you're going to actually like fold right side to right side like this. And this is how I put these pieces together because I think it's more secure. So you want to put them together and you're going to go through the edge of this stitch right through, yarn over just like chaining, only this is actually called a slip stitch. So you pull it through both. Then your next stitch you're going to go through your stitch on this piece side, and you're going to go through the stitch on this side, yarn over, and you're going to pull through both. This is actually a slip stitch. So you're going to go through 1, through 2, yarn over, and you're going to pull through both. So the next stitch, the next one, yarn over, pull through. So you're actually going to have 3 loops. You're going to pull them through all 3. So through 1, through 2, yarn over, and you're going to pull through all 3. This is actually a slip stitch. Through 1, through 2, yarn over, through 3. Oops. So sometimes that happens, it slips off the hook. So you just pull the hook out, the yarn out, get it back on there. And you want to keep these lined up, the ends lined up. And you're going to go through your next 2 stitch, through this one, yarn over through all 3, through 1, through 2, yarn over through all 3, the slip stitch, and it's the last one, through that one, through this last stitch, yarn over, pull through both. I think we actually have one more stitch. You're going to go through 1, and then through this last one, and you're going to pull through all of them. And then I have only a short piece left because I already cut the yarn. So I'm just going to yarn over and pull it right through. And then I'm going to pull it tightened. And then with the end of this other one, I'm going to just tie it in a knot. This is how I weave in the ends through. I'll show you how to weave them through after so that they don't even show. And that's how you join that. And then so you got this little edge here. You want that to be the inside. So you're going to turn it this way. And you can see that by joining it, it looks like that, and you would never know. And then we're actually going to weave these in after we do this edge. So the next one would be to go around the outside edge. You can do a different color if you like, and we can do that too. You want to wrap your yarn around the green around the hook. You want to just pull it through, and then you're just going to chain 1. So you're just going to take this over and you're going to chain 1. So that's the beginning. And then just like you single crochet before, you're just going to do the same thing here. You're going to just go in the first stitch, and you can count like these stitches. This is the edge. This would be the first stitch, the second stitch. You know, it's an edge, so you use this edge. So you want to just go in this edge here, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. The next one would just be the next loose one. Just kind of go with it and pull it through, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. Your next one would be this one, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. And then you go yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. Next one, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. Yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. So So see, you're going through the edge, which is right here, kind of looks like the outside stitch. Yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. And then the next one is this part, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. Yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. And you're just going to keep going all the way around to the beginning. And then when you get to this part, you're going to join it together and fasten it off. And then you're going to do the other side, same thing. You could actually, like, there's another way you can do it too. Before you join this, you can actually keep going all the way around, and I could show you that in another video. But for now, go all the way around, and then I'll show you how to join it at the end. Okay, so now we're near the end, and I'm just going to go through another stitch, through 2, next stitch, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. I want you to be able to see this. And to the next one, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. And then these are the threads from before. You just push those out of the way for right now. And then you go in the next one, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2, yarn over, push it through, yarn over through 1, yarn over through 2. And then you're right at the end, so now you're going to take and join in the first stitch that you did, which would be this one. And you're going to go through both loops, yarn over, and you're just going to pull through both. That's like a slip stitch. And you're going to pull that out, and you're going to cut. And then what I like to do is I take the cut thread and I pull it through and make a loop like that, and that kind of ties it off. And you can go back and then you cut it a little shorter. Now for that row, so now you have this all the way around. And you're going to do the same thing that you did on this row. You're going to go around and you're going to do it on this row. So you do that and I'll do my work. Go around and I'll do the last green row. Then when we're all done, I'll show you our finished piece for our first project. So thank you for watching. Okay, so now here is the finished product. We have headband, the edge. Now I'll show you how to weave in your ends. What I do is I just go in and you just pull them through like any stitch. Put your yarn through. Some of them you have to cut, but usually it stays pretty good. And then this other green one, you pull it through. Pick up any stitch, pull it through. Actually, if you have these, any other ends around, I usually tie them like in a knot. all neat here. Tie them in a knot. Oops. Well, you get the idea. Let's try this again. Tie them in a knot, and then I usually take the ends together. I'll take any stitch and just pull them through like so, and then I'll pull them through one more stitch, and then I'll actually go through and just cut the stitch off, and that ties in all your ends, and there's your finished product. This is actual headband. And you can, if you're creative, you can, I could show you later in another video, if you want like a bow in the front, you can actually make a little bow, put it on there, crochet a bow or just something you buy in the craft store and put it on there. But that's our finished product. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the second lesson in our crochet series by Helen. Thank you. Have a great day.